Hey everybody, welcome back to another completely un-Christmas related MDW action figure review. So, if you guys have seen my last video, I've done the Hornhead Predator from the latest Neca wave of Predator figures. So today we're going to look at Broken Tusk. So he's again another cool looking Predator, completely different in his design. And he's from the Dark Horse comics as well. So let's get into him and have a look. Cool, so first let's crack open the figure and have a little look at him. Let's have a little second to acknowledge the quality card back again. So just like with the Hornhead Predator, you got a picture of the figure there from the comic book straight out of it, the Predator logo, and then obviously the open blister packaging, which is really excellent looking. And then on the back of the packet we have a picture of the figures in the line with a bit of a excellent kind of comic book design there. So there's a couple of images from the comic book that Broken Tusk is in with a little bio about the actual story itself, and I don't know if it's actually about the Predator himself. I don't think so. I think it's just kind of generally going on about the Predators and the aliens, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really cool design. The back of the card here as well has a picture of the Predator's helmet there, and when you take the figure off as well, it's a really cool kind of design for the backing of the card. You can see there is actually all the details from his armour is actually on the card back. So again, really sad to crack these ones open, but you know, I'll do that with all my Predators and display them on the shelf. So let's get in and have a look at him. Okay, we're back everybody. So yeah, Broken Tusk outside of his packaging. Point in contention straight away, I'm going to throw it out there. I like this guy a lot better than the other one, the old Hornhead Predator. The packaging falling off the desk here. Yeah, I like him better than the Hornhead Predator straight away. I know, say, a lot of you guys might like the Hornhead Predator better, but I don't know why. There's just something about this guy that looks kind of classic, more Predator-like with all the armour that he's got on him, rather than the other one that had, yeah, was quite skinny. And yeah, just didn't really like the design as much as this one. So let's go into it straight away. His articulation, so his head moves from left to right. It doesn't really go up and down at all, just literally left and right. He's got his joints, his arms here, and his shoulders. So again, they kind of move all the way around. This one is a bit more free moving than the last one I opened up. So they go all the way around, and then he's got a twist just above his bicep on each side. Doesn't really move though. Mine again, the joints are quite stiff. There's a little bit of movement, you guys can see that I'm doing it. But again, you know, a little bit of kind of heating up perhaps with a gun. If you stick on a radiator for a bit, it probably will free up and be able to move all the way around. So you've got the joint there, then you've got the joint at the elbow. So it swivels there, and it also swivels as well just below the elbow. So plenty of movement there, and his hand also goes 360 degrees round. There isn't really a torso crunch with this guy, because as you can see, he's got some crazy armour going on. He does spin quite a lot down the waist, so you can literally get him to go all the way around. So a lot more than the other Predator, the movement there. And then his legs literally can do the splits. Probably anything more than that is a bit dodgy, because it just obviously the armour hits each other. There, stops it from going all the way out. There's no twist on his thighs either, so it's just the ball joint kind of in his groin there, but you can't really get much movement. It kind of goes forward a bit and back, but again the armour hits itself and stops it from doing that. There's two joints again, one above the kneecap and one below. The top one here is extremely stiff and won't move at all. The bottom one is a lot easier. So you guys can see he can bend his knee like that. And then there's a little spin on his foot, and there's a bit more kind of up and down movement there, so it's more like a ball joint there. The jointing on my figure, like I said, was a bit stiff coming out of the packaging, but a lot better than the other one, than the Hornhead Predator, which was literally like I had to get a crowbar to move most of him around. Cool, okay, so now the articulation out of the way, let's have a look at the design of the figure. So yeah, very strange looking Predator, I have to say. His armour looks a lot different than what we're used to seeing. He's actually from one of the books, I believe, Alien vs Predator, the novel, which I've actually read in paperback. And this is the Predator, I believe, that bloods one of the human colonists on the planet at the end, which is the last figure in this figure wave, which I'll be reviewing in a bit. So yeah, that's a really cool touch. So this Predator is the one that inducts the human into the clan, and she goes off and actually hunts with the Predators for years, and she's in the Dark Horse comics as well. And it is a really, really cool touch to it. But so let's have a look at the Predator design then of the armour. So yeah, it's quite spiky, which I like. So you can see he's got these spikes coming out of his armour all the way down. There's a lot more kind of plates to his armour, so he looks a lot more heavily armoured than some of the other Predators I've seen. He's got this kind of camo green colour going on. His armour's got a glossy shine. Not sure if I like that or not. Very shiny on the back here around, you know, it's kind of his armour bits where they meet in the middle here, and on this kind of spinal bit of armour, I don't know what that is there, it's not a shoulder cannon, just looks like he's got some sort of like armour hump. Gold helmet, which is really strange, you don't see many Predators with that, usually got the grey or the silver helmet as well. He's got his kind of logo on the top there, must be his clan markings, I'm assuming. Guys, if I'm wrong, obviously put it in the comments, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm aware, that's the clan markings for it. Looks like the Flash symbol, to be honest. So yeah, that's cool. The gold paint job's really good, picks out nicely, and then obviously his skin colour is the same as usual Predators, so he's got the kind of creamy coloured, brighter skin on the top, and then on the back there as well, there's a few bit darker bits between his legs, but generally he keeps his whole kind of lighter skin tone all the way over the whole figure. Then, inside the middle of his armour, you guys can see it there, he has actually got an alien head. Now, again, you guys can point this out to me in the comments or not, I'm not too sure of that. If that is a real alien head, I don't know, because obviously the acid blood would melt his armour, so I don't know whether he's kind of... He's got these wires and bits and pieces coming out of it, so I don't know whether he's kind of, you know, cut it off and sealed it up so that it can't, you know, spit his blood everywhere, and he's put a little marking on it or not, stuck it in his armour. I don't know, but if anyone knows, please tell me. He's got the classic Predator gauntlets on his hands there. On each side, and obviously his self-destruct device. A couple of bits of bones hanging down. He's got like some sort of spinal column there on his codpiece. Yeah, little bits and pieces here and there. So yeah, do you know what I mean? The figure is a very strange design. Overall, I quite like it. So the spikes in the armour look really cool. Still no shoulder cannon though. I don't remember him not having a shoulder cannon in the novel, but none of the Predators in this wave have a shoulder cannon. It's quite strange not seeing this Predator with his shoulder cannon. But you know, hey ho. Oh, just a word of note as well, so the armour here on his torso is actually kind of stuck on his chest, but this bit here bends quite a lot, so it gives us some movement as well. So you can, you know, kind of pose his arms a little bit without having to worry about the armour getting in the way. So that's pretty cool. So, like I said before, the Predator is only as good as his hunting equipment he comes with. So the Predator, Broken Tusk, doesn't really come with much equipment, but he does come with one piece I really do like. So first up, we have got this really sucky gun. Now, I don't know whether, I say this is kind of like his staple piece. Everyone goes, oh my god, you're ripping the gun that he uses all the time. It's like the greatest weapon in the world. I don't know, it looks really dodgy. It's a bit of a harder plastic here, and then a gummy kind of strap so you can put it over him. I don't know, do you know what I mean? That just looks like, I don't know, like a 90s Super Soaker or something. You know, one of the ones that you pumped and it was kind of shot the air balls out, or, you know, I don't know. I just don't like that. The colour is like the silver and the green matches his armour perfectly, so it sits in there. But it just looks like something you'd find in Pound Stretcher. I'm sorry. Sorry, Neca, but not a fan of that. But then he has this huge staff with blades at each end. Now, it comes in two parts as well that you attach in the centre out of the packaging. Really, really cool. It's got this blood splatters all up it, so it looks like xenomorph blood on there. That's cool. And it's got a grain strapping around it, and then the other end it's got this nasty little spike as well. Silver, bit of weathering all over it. This thing is huge as well. Look how big it is compared to the Predator himself. So that looks really, really cool. So I'll do some pictures in a minute of him holding that. That is all the accessories you get with him. So I don't know whether he has any other cutting discs or anything like that, or whether this is just what he comes with in the novel. Like I said, I've read the novel years ago, so I can't remember much about this Predator. But that's what he comes with. I mean, to be fair, this thing here kind of makes up for the lack of it. You'd probably think perhaps 3 accessories, so these is kind of 2 accessories in one there, because you can split them open, this open, and have one in each hand, so that looked pretty cool as well. So yeah, there we go, rundown of the accessories. So a quick note as well is that the helmet does not come off of this figure. So like we had with Hornhead, where you had the figure and the helmet actually put over the face and the mandibles, this one is non-removable. So there we go, everybody. There is my review of the Broken Tusk Predator figure from Neca Toys. So far, this is the best one out of the wave, I think. The design of the Predator is really cool looking. Obviously, I love the book as well. So, you know, all the accessories it comes with. The armour is very strange, especially the alien head on the centre of it. It does almost kind of look like a superhero outfit. With the gold mask and all the kind of markings on it is a lot different. It makes the Predator stand out as a unique character. But anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. These are available now on eBay. You can pick them up for around about 30 quid, I think. So, yeah, if you're a Predator fan, you've got the rest of the series well worth a punt. I'll be reviewing the last figure in the series coming up within the next week or so, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. Thanks for liking and comment, subscribe, and make sure you put the little notifications on so whenever I upload a new video, you guys are the first to see it. I'll see you all in my next video. See you later.
Find MDW on Facebook and Instagram now at MDW_toys.